Hi, for this video we're going to have a look at how to apply an acrylic foal extension to a foal's foot. So before we apply the extension, we're going to trim the foot as we normally would. Just cleaning out the sole, making sure the foot's nice and level, but most importantly making sure it's balanced. And once we have the foot trimmed from a solar aspect, the only real addition to the normal trim is when we bring the foot forward, we're going to use the smooth side of the rasp first, and then we're going to use a polishing block, and we're going to basically clean the dorsal wall from about the toe quarter right the way back to the point of the heel. And we're going to start from the ground surface and work our way up to very close to the coronary band. And this is to allow the foot to be nice and clean and free of moisture for the actual attachment of the acrylic glue. I find acrylic to be a great material for foal extensions. It's once we mix it together, we've got a nice amount of time, about 5 minutes, to actually apply the extension before the glue starts to set. I find it's quite malleable. It's very easy to work with. I like to start at the toe quarter, work my way back towards the heel, and I like the extension to increase in width the further back we go. The other point is I like to go past the point of the heel and give the foal a little bit of caudal support. So at the end you have a nice extension that has both nice width and length, and this helps support the foot. It also helps to move the centre of pressure. In this case it's a lateral extension, so it moves the centre of pressure more laterally and encourages the horse's limb to start to move outwards. I find these extensions are very good for horses with mild to moderate angular deformities. Anything more severe than that, and I would recommend thinking about surgery. Now, acrylic has a number of advantages. As I said, it's easy to work with, but the main advantage is you do not need to cover any of the sole of the foot. And here you can see we're just removing any excess glue off the sole before it sets. And I think to cover the sole of such a young and immature foot is full of risk. It's unnecessary. It increases not only solar bruising, it also imbalances the foot, also increases the risk of pedal bone fractures. And I find there's just no need. The attachment itself is very secure. I'll generally leave the extensions on for about 4 weeks, and I will trim them at the 2-week point. They're quite easy worked with. You can rasp them and trim them as you normally would. And yeah, we find we have a lot of success with them. I find they're more beneficial when they're applied on a foal at a younger age. So if there's an angular limb deformity, we would first sort of trim the foal at the 2-week stage, review it again, maybe perhaps at 4 weeks. And if we're not pleased with the progress at that point, we would sort of apply an extension. And as we bring the foot forward, you can see we go up the dorsal wall close till, but we don't impede on the coronary band. And again, you can see it's quite easy material to work with. Quite useful. It's not too aggressive, and I find you get good results. So thanks for taking the time to watch.